Thompson here for Winnie and Walter. I'm so excited to be here today to show you a fun card with some different colors. We're going to be using Dotty About You. We're going to be using this for the sentiment, I'm completely Dotty About You, and then the coordinating dies. And really this is going to be a primarily die-based card. We're going to be doing the U, and these are individuals while you. And then this guy, the U, is all together. We're going to place these in there. And then we have some of these cut in vellum and different cardstock. So let's get started. Let me show you what I've done in advance. So I have pre-cut from these dies, black, I have these Sunburst. These are just really fun. And then I have two of them in vellum. So this is a great way to incorporate different mediums. And then I have the U in black, and then these guys are going to be posted on top of them. Then everything's going to be mounted on this craft cardstock, but first we're going to do a DIY background that is going to just put everything together. So let's get started. All right, friends, so I have pre-cut this cardstock to fit within that craft. So it's going to be like this, and then you would either make a whole card base out of the craft, or you would just put it on your white card base, whichever you prefer. So we're going to start by doing some masking. We're going to be masking with purple tape, and purple tape is kind of like washi painter's tape, but it's not as sticky. We're going to be making some lines for our DIY background. So we're going to mask all the way through. And the masking tape, if you leave some at the end, it's going to hold down so you can really blend your colors. I'm going to redo this center one. It needs to be a little bit more centered. And look how easy that came up. Your cardstock doesn't tear up, and it's just a nice overall effect. Okay, now that we have our lines ready to be masked, I have some black ink. You want to use some dye black ink as opposed to archival to make it easy to blend. I have my brush, and we're going to begin blending. So this is going to take a couple minutes, but you're just going to blend this through. Again, you want to use some dye ink so it makes it nice and easy. All right, friends, we are done with our ink blending. We're going to remove the masking, and when you remove masking, you don't want to pull up, you want to go sideways. This will prevent your cardstock from tearing if you have a really lightweight cardstock. Okay, and this is a great way to make your own pattern paper. You could do check across, and it would make it kind of like a plaid. And there you have it. Now we're going to begin by assembling our card. So we're going to place this over our craft. So we're going to come back with our adhesive. We're going to flip this around, and we're going to just start rolling that. Oops, there we go. Okay, and then we're going to center this, and then we're going to bring all the other pieces. All right, guys, now that that is all done, we're going to bring the different elements, and you got to figure out and do the placement of where you want to place these different things. So I have two black and two of the vellum, and then the U, we're going to raise that, and we're going to start by attaching the YOU. So what I'm going to do, I have my someone says stamp crafty tacky glue, and I'm just going to add a couple droplets to the back. All right, so I have my Y. I'm going to use the tip of my adhesive, and then we're going to center on the other Y. Be sure to use something that dries clear, especially if you're going to have a lot of moving around, such as I have with my Y. Okay, now we're going to move on to the U. Now I'm going to add just a couple drops directly, and it's super, super sticky. I'm going to grab the O, and then last but not least, we're going to do the U. Okay, and then we're going to add foam adhesive to the whole thing on the back. All right, so I have foam adhesive on the bag. We're going to foam mount that. We're going to leave some room for the Dottie About You. Now we're going to attach these with the same tacky glue. So just make your little circle and then place that down. Then we're going to do another on this side. I want to be sure that you keep it within the parameters of the card. I'm just going to overlay that. And don't worry, this will dry clear. And just hold it down, especially with vellum. All right, last but not least, we're going to begin by stamping our sentiment. We're going to bring back the I'm Completely Dottie About You. I'm going to remove that off the packaging. I'm going to get my acrylic block, and I'm going to make sure that this is nice and straight. Have black ink. We're going to ink that up. And we're just going to stamp this in the center. Okay, beautiful. And then this is going to be foam mounted as well. So I'm going to flip that around, grab a piece of foam, place it on the back, remove the backer, and then we're going to place the whole thing. And try to center it. Be careful with these other little thingies, because they like to stick. And there we go. And that does it. What a fun combination of colors. You got the hot pink, you got the craft. You can embellish with some hot pink Nuva drops or hot pink sequins. I'm going to let this be. But I wanted to thank you for spending time with me today. Be sure to hop on over the Winnie and Walter blog, where you can find all sorts of inspiration, challenges, and opportunities to win some free product. Thank you so much and have a great day.